Chefs, do you make your own pizza dough or do you buy it frozen? Hey, I'm not judging, I'm just doing food costing. Real chefs don't have to make their own pizza dough, but I'm going to answer that first question with the math instead. And the math says something you might not expect because the dough isn't even close to the biggest cost on your pizza. Let me show you. This is a scratch dough recipe, and credit where it's due, it's built off of Vito's technique on YouTube. If you want serious wood-fired quality dough, go watch him. The man knows his craft. So I just translated his recipe into the FoodCostChef Calculator as a base recipe. 00 flour, water, kosher salt, olive oil, a little honey, and dry yeast. Now this is a 60 ball batch, the kind of volume you'd run in a decent sized commercial mixer. Total batch, $29.11 across 60 balls. That's 49 cents a dough ball. And notice, flour is 86% of that cost. Everything else is kind of like rounding. That's normal for dough. It's a cheap product to make. Now, here's the frozen option. This is a product by Mimi. It's 9-ounce pizza dough balls. They're frozen. $55.19 for a case of 60. I've put a 95% yield factor on this. You'll always lose a little to staff meals or dried out dough balls, what have you. And with that factored in, it lands you at 97 cents a ball. So the artisan scratch dough is 49 cents. Frozen is 97 cents, about double the cost. And before anyone fires off an angry comment, frozen does not mean it's garbage. These companies have pride in their product too. Dough making takes time, skill, equipment, and floor space. There's a whole industry built on doing it well, so you don't have to. Don't let anybody tell you frozen is a poor alternative. That's nonsense. Every operation is different. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting. Let's build the recipe for a Pizza Diavola on the scratch artisan dough and see what that 49 cents actually means. Here's Vito's dough, pizziola sauce, shredded mozzarella, sopressata, Kalamata olives, and some chili oil. Now look at this cost percentage column though. Your mozzarella is 38% of this plate. Your sopressata is 31%. The dough, the thing everybody debates about, is 15%. Cheese and salami together are almost 70% of your cost. The dough is a small food cost factor, but it can make or break your product in other ways. The pizza cost us $3.28 to make. At $18, that's an 18.2% food cost. I'll try another price scenario here at $21 and your food cost is 15.6%. Now, those are numbers that work for your business and read as fair value to the guest. So either of those scenarios are a win-win. Now I'll swap out the artisan dough for the frozen ball, and you can see that the cost per serving jumps from $3.28 to $3.76, 48 cents difference. And your food cost on that $18 pizza goes from 18.2% to 20.9%. That's it. You doubled your dough cost, but the recipe moved less than 3 points. Dough was never your big number. 20.9% food cost is still a perfectly good working food cost. And remember what you bought with that extra 48 cents. The only handling now is to pull it from the freezer, tray it up, wrap it, thaw, and then you just hand form to order. You just deleted an entire prep station. So which of these dough scenarios is right? Both of these look good. I would eat either one of these, no questions asked. This is an operations and concept question. The math just tells you what you're trading, but you need to know what that math is. If pizza is your concept, if it's the reason people walk in, absolutely make your own. 48 cents plus labor, that's totally worth it. And the product can really make your business. If you run a pub or a casual lunch and dinner place, and pizza is only 2 or 3 items in the corner of the menu, buy the frozen balls almost every time. Don't spend space, skill, equipment, and a prep shift defending 48 cents on a plate that's already running at 20% food cost. Know your numbers like this, and then know where to spend your effort. That's the whole job. You gotta be able to pick your spots. Chefs, what's your real world experience with frozen dough balls? Leave me a comment. I'm interested to know what you think. Hey chefs, thanks for watching. And remember, it's only good food if the math works.